Good morning. It's a Friday. It's sunny. It's not windy. It's not cold. We're gonna fill up our truck and we're gonna go about an hour drive and do some gutters. Again, we have our trailer with us for the wide bottom fascia. It's been really popular for some reason because it's a good gutter. So long load. I think we're like 60 feet long, but yeah, so hopefully we're not gonna get stuck because I gotta do some off-roading over there and roads are sharp. But we got 4x4 if anything, and we have call a friend as well. We'll get this going. Let's get on the road. This truck has dual tanks. Good for almost 680 miles. So 25 gallons thus far at $4.49 at Fred Meyer. And they do have the B5, which is really good. The B20 would be 20% mix. So this is the minimum I like. All right, got some fuel. We're on the road. So I called the customer and she just gave us instructions how to get to the house. We're gonna lose phone signal, I guess. And we won't be able to call for help if we get stuck. So we're gonna try. I'm kind of scared actually. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know, man. With the 60-foot long haul here with the trailer, she said it's a really steep driveway, and if I get too close to the edge, I'm done. I will be stuck. I might have to call Adam, our guy with a winch. So we're gonna go down there and see what we got. And I've did some off-roading before, even in this truck. Actually did some hauling with the trailers off-road as well. So hopefully my experience will pay off today. We'll see what happens. Well, let's go. All right. Almost there. We got 40 minutes to go. Just gotta get through this daily traffic. There's downtown Portland. We'll keep going. All right. Beautiful countryside. And we're about 5 minutes away. And I'm kind of anxious to see what this driveway looks like, because I'm not sure if we'll even make it up there. So we'll have to maybe get out and walk and see if we can even do this job. I'm not sure. We might need a smaller truck, or we might have to just walk the gutters up the hill. So we do have a generator with us, and we'll see what our options are. We're almost there. That is going to be interesting. Shall we do it?
First, we gotta make sure that this is exactly where we need to be.
I wonder if we can make it around the corner. Should we jog up there and see?
No, we have to go.
Dang. My heart is pumping right now.
I'm already having a hard time walking up here.
It gets even steeper up there. All right. We're gonna go for it. You know, put it in four low, I guess, because the Bible says I'm low, I'm with you. And we're gonna be, how does Adam say it? Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Here we go.
goodness. That thing's a beast.
We cut the truck up there, but there's no turnaround. I should have walked up the hill and checked first. So
I'd have told you.
kind of in the pickle here, eh? You think we're gonna have to reverse all the way down?
No.
All right, we were able to slide down the hill. Look at my tire marks. Sliding all the way down the hill through all this mud and kind of back up that trailer. We were sliding all over the place. Look at all that mud that we made. Kind of went off the road right there. But yeah, we're not gonna be making a video of the house. And that's it. We barely made it down the hill into the cul-de-sac there. We only had one chance to do it. We're basically parked in the forest. And to get down, we'll have to make a sharp corner. I think the trailer's gonna fall in the ditch right here, but it's okay because we're going downhill and we'll be able to yank it out. All right, we're gonna do some water testing. This area got a lot of snow this last season, and it got so heavy that it pulled the gutters out. The window started to get some water inside there, so we're gonna put some water on top of the roof. Water test. I just wanted to show you this right here, where the gutter pulled away, and you can see these stains right here. So what happened was, you see right there, all that loads of snow and ice just ripped the gutters out of their sockets and started to leak right here. You see all this water? So that's causing this to rot out. So we're gonna remove this and we're gonna install a gutter with a flashing built into it. All right, we got it set up. We're gonna do a white bottom with a lip because flashing is not there. They have long shingles, but we want to kind of double it up. And I picked this up at Gutterall, Scupper Box Professional. Had it custom made for the specific color, dark bronze. We're gonna install that on the front of the house. All right, chopping up the gutters. They're steel, so they had nails, and nails fail. Expansion, contraction, and the snow load will push the nails out, causing the gutters to start leaking. All right, this job is gonna be 032 dark bronze. It's extra thick. I took the machine apart right here. We have this flange. As the coil enters, it's gonna make that flashing for us. So let's feed the coil in. All right, we fed the coil. We're gonna run it until it gets to this point to make our flashing. So we'll wait for it to show up right there. So it should technically pop in there. And there it goes. You can see it's making that lip. And that's what we want. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I love that KWM made this little ridge here. Makes it nice and firm. So this flashing will go underneath the roof and protect the water from getting behind the gutter. All right, so we are doing 3x4. Work order calls for 3x4 downspouts. And these are the outlets here. But looking at the location we're at, I definitely, the guys at the store gave me these at Gutterall. max flow outlets. Look at the comparison here. So they're pretty much double size. What that does is increases the life of the gutter not to clog significantly. So we're gonna put this on the house and garage for this house because we don't want them up on the roof. All right, we got our hand caps, we got our 3x4 dark bronze. David, I need you to install the clean outs, get the floors notched out a little bit, get them crimped, distribute the downspouts and elbows and brackets. I need that. What? Oh, he's on break. He just walked away. All right, the customer made us some coffee. And David, you said there's hot chocolate over there?
I mixed hot chocolate with coffee, yep.
Are you able to make me some and bring it over here? Like, I'm working and you're on break, so you can make another coffee, right? Please?
Sure.
We are using GSL 2320 for all our end caps and joints. Construction grade sealer. Forced on both sides, scrap metal there. So we're gonna go through the trailer, hop out through here, and back in here. We're gonna grab some tools and start working. All right, the first gutter, 67 feet. So it goes all the way up in the forest. We got 3 gutter stands. We're gonna install the outlet, get the brackets in, and get this one installed. Wide bottom 032 with flashing. All right, you can see after we remove the gutter, you have those stains. So those stains right there is where the gutter pulled away, causing the water to go behind. We're gonna be using long screw brackets. I'll show you the difference between long and short. And we are marking the rafter tails. So on this particular home, we have a soffit and it's a see-through, so we can kind of see where the rafters are. Very important to hit the rafter tails. You can see right there where the gutter pulled away, causing debris and water to get jammed behind the gutter. So we're gonna solve that today. We're gonna use long screws. We're gonna use gutter with flashing. We are doing long screw brackets. And we got a bunch of them. So the regular brackets are 1/2 inch shorter, maximum size, 4-inch screw. What they had before was a nail. So it starts rusting out at the end. Moisture gets in, and the snow or ice or debris start pushing on the nail, it just slips right out. So using the screw is definitely gonna help. I wanted to show you the max flow vortex action. So this is your standard outlet, and we're doing like a double size. It tapers down. The cool part about these max flow outlets, they are installed from the bottom of the gutter. And you see where I put the screws? They don't even protrude. I've seen people put screws like this way, and then the screws are sticking out right here. I put mine against the corners, put a little bit of sealer. And so these areas here are clear. Nothing gets caught here. There's no glue. If you do a traditional outlet, it creates a little bump and glue all the way around it. So the water has to rise a little bit before it can actually go through the outlet. So this is a lot smoother flowing, creates a vortex effect. Installing the brackets every 2 feet. So no more nails visible. It's gonna be internal brackets all the way down the gutter. Lots of brackets. All right, so we marked it with chalk. Line them up. And we're gonna put a screw. Make sure it's level. You want to make sure it's nice and solid. So this gutter came with a flashing. You see here the roof is made a little bit longer to compensate for the flashing, but the water was kind of how do you say that word?
Adhere?
Adhere?
Adhesive?
There's an effect to that. It's not a vortex effect. The effect that the water kind of sticks and kind of curls around. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go back to school to learn that effect. If we lift the shingle up right there, you can see our gutter comes with a flashing right here. So that will prevent the water from rolling back. And so it's nice and protected now. All right. And check out the max flow outlet on the house. That's how it looks. So having screws every 2 feet definitely makes the gutter strong. This one is here to stay. And I'm gonna check the roof, see if water's getting behind these things here and all those vents. I've already water tested this area. I'm gonna see maybe the roof has some issues, but definitely the gutters were loose. This is the way they were supposed to be. And they would have been okay, but out here with the weather and the snow, you need to have a solid system like we're doing right now. All right, we got another drain pipe over here, but we have no outlet. Why is that? Because for a 70-foot piece of gutter and carrying it with an outlet in the middle, basically you can snap it in half. So we installed the outlet afterwards. All right, David, so what is this effect called when it curls, the water curls?
Cipher effect.
Cipher?
Yeah, but I might be wrong.
Siphon, that's when you take somebody's fuel. Siphon.
Yeah, it's siphoning. So it's the same process. It sucks upwards. It goes up. That's the cipher effect.
Weird.
So it rolls back up and then goes back up because it magnetizes.
So, okay, we've eliminated that factor from this system. This gutter has a lip on the back.
But I might be wrong. I
You're,
barely graduated high school.
yeah, you're usually wrong. All right, so I'm gonna cut a hole. There we go. And we're gonna install an outlet. Right, max flow installed. So the breeze have nothing to get caught on right here. Screws are at the edges, and I taper my glue nice and smooth, no jagged edges. So outlet looks like that. It's nice and open. I think there's not enough room for elbows. I'm gonna do a short piece of downspout, so no clogs in the elbows. So this gutter is done. It's very secure. I'm really happy with it. All right, so I'm up on the roof. Customer was saying that right there's a window and it's been leaking right there. So I don't see any pipes or anything except these 2 vents here. And the leak is happening over there. So the first thing I can see is, you see this gap around here, the water's supposed to be able to escape. But what I notice is these are a little bit loose, like they're not nailed down, which is probably okay. It's still being held. Plenty of clearance for the water to go. But if you come around here, the shingle's a little close, right in here. So water potential could get stuck in there. And right in here, it's all clogged. See? It's all clogged in there. And so that could create the water to back up. We got a little bit of moss right here building up. So this one's really secure. I like that one. This one's good. This is my suspicion here. This one, look how loose this one is. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but the whole roof kind of lifts up. I'm kind of worried about this vent here, especially seeing this here. Look at how plugged it is, and the water can be getting underneath. And I'm not sure what kind of vents these are, but in any case, this needs to be a little bit clear so the water can escape. And this could be our problem, maybe, but it's not really lined up with the window, which is over there. So the roof looks good. Everything's glued, sealed. So the only thing is these vents, we got to make sure the debris are clear so water can channel around them. And keep an eye on the water. Make sure it doesn't start leaking. Here's another area. We got a huge amount of water coming out to here. We got a TPO. And if we look here, there's no counter flashing. So water is getting behind. Look at this. It's all basically rotting. And this is supposed to have a flashing that was supposed to be tucked under here, come out like a step flashing, because this should not be wet underneath there. So obviously, looks like you might have a leak potentially. It's not the best, not the best sealant. So it should have had flashing like this over here. So all that is always wet in there. So that needs to be addressed. And yeah, maybe put a copper strip or something to kind of prevent the moss from growing. Maybe a piece of metal going all the way down so the water is channeled into the lower gutter. But I just don't like the water dumping like that. Could leak eventually. Other than that, the TPO looks like it's secure and it's tucked really nicely. Overall, this roof is 3 years old. You can see it's fairly new. Pro tip. So we have a flange in the gutter and it comes in here. So on the garage, we don't need it no more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna notch this out. And we just gotta get past this roller. Check this out. You see that? And it's gonna disappear. We're gonna put our bead maker back in position because we want to make a strong back on the gutter. All right, now that I got my bead maker in place, it makes it straight. All right, we've eliminated the elbows, so there's gonna be 0 clogs in the elbows. And we're gonna water test. Here we go. We just wanna see how it's gonna be flowing out. All right, we'll put some water in the gutter and we're just testing. And we already have debris. Check this out. There it goes, more debris. Beautiful, it's working. All right, gutter is dry over there. And the debris are flowing towards the downspout, which is right over there. So there they go. Very nice. So debris flow like so. They have no obstruction they just fall right down. So there it goes. Gutters are looking good. Wide bottom, measures 3 1/4 inches versus standard of 2 1/2. So nice looking gutter. All right, we notched the floor out just a little bit. Installed a bigger downspout, and we have the clean out going on top of that. We're gonna install this piece of downspout and connect it to the clean out. Let me show you the reason we went. You see with the elbows, they're just way too big. So they don't fit in there. We have a straight shot, no clogs. All right, got the downspout installed. Look at this transition. It's just beautiful. Easy maintenance. Downspouts are looking beautiful. Nice and neat. Clean outs for easy maintenance. Right, got the downspouts kicked out to prevent corrosion here, here, and there. So max flow outlets. Got the box installed and a kick out. Got it done. So now we just gotta make this churn and try not to run off the road so we don't get stuck. Here we go.
Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Oh wow, it's sliding.
Man, that was scary. Good thing we have good tires, and I actually was going in the ditch over there with all the weight. I had the brakes fully engaged, so I basically let go of the brakes to get the tires to spin and hop back out onto the road. So experience. Check this out. I was basically in the ditch, had my tires churned, but I had to hold the brakes so I don't slide off, but it wouldn't churn. So I actually had to let go of the brakes and gas it a little bit to pop out of the curb. And yeah, I only had one chance to get out of there. So that's it for today. That was a scary, scary scenario there. If I didn't make it a wide churn, my trailer would have fallen in the ditch on the other side, and then it could have just slid off. So good thing I have some experience. We went actually off-roading with the RV and a trailer. Adam showed me a shortcut there on the dunes, and so we had some fun off-roading, and then we got some experience, and we were able to use that experience today. We only had one shot to back up and one chance to get out. If we would have slid off too much, we would have been stuck and maybe calling for a helicopter or something, because there's no access over there. But in any case, thanks for watching, and God bless.